Hello and welcome to my Nations League semi-final predictions between Germany and Portugal and Spain and France. We will also look back on how these teams got here via the quarter-final stage of the Nations League, and we will also be predicting our bronze medal and finalist matches later on this week. So stay tuned for that. Let's just jump straight into the semi-final predictions, shall we? But first, we must look on how these teams actually got here. Germany beating Italy out there 5-4 on aggregate. It was a very tight game. It was 2-1 to Germany in the first leg, and then it was an absolutely dramatic game on the Sunday night on the 23rd of March, and they drew 3-3 in an absolutely bonkers game in Munich, which is where the Champions League final is. You'll see this. This is before the Champions League final, so you'll see this tomorrow when the game has been played. Hopefully it's a thriller for us tonight. Germany got here by beating Italy 5-4 on aggregate, just beating them over the line in Munich on the 3-3 aggregate scoreline. Portugal beat Denmark quite convincingly to get here. It was 1-0 Denmark in the first leg, which kind of set Portugal having to reply, and they had to reply, and they did reply in fine fashion by absolutely battering Denmark 5-2. And Kasper Hjulmand's not Kasper Hjulmand, Brian Reamer's side now. Of course, Kasper Hjulmand left Denmark. His side just don't look as good as they were a few years back in the Euros and World Cup. France beat Croatia via a penalty shootout. Surprised Croatia lost that penalty shootout because Livakovic is usually very good on penalties, as we've seen in the World Cup versus Brazil and in other games in the Euros as well. France knocking out Croatia on penalties after going 2-0 down in the first leg and then knocking them out via that on penalties, 2-0 to both sides in each leg. And then Spain knocking out Netherlands on penalties, which was a great game in both legs. Of course, 2-2 draw, Netherlands and Spain, and then a 3-3 draw in an absolute thriller. On Sunday the 23rd of March. What am I waffling about? That is how we have led to a Germany, Portugal and a Spain, France semi-final, and it promises to be an absolute thrilling campaign for both. Thrilling semi-finals for each of them. Germany have the home advantage against Portugal, and then Spain and France, obviously in Germany. This is where the semis are being played. Let's just jump straight into my predictions for these semi-finals now. So into the first game we go. It is Julian Nagelsmann's Germany taking on Roberto Martinez and Portugal. I think the coaches will probably shine through in this one, and it will be probably Julian Nagelsmann's side that will break through in this one and get over the line. I think Germany had a bit shit themselves a little bit last time out, drawing 3-3 at home to Italy. Wasn't a great result for them, and they did make a bit too much hard work of it, probably. Portugal absolutely thrashing Denmark by 5-2 in that one. The head-to-head show on this one, Germany beat Portugal 4-0 back in the 2014 World Cup. Only met once since then, and that was in the European Championships in 2021. That was beating Portugal by 4-2. An absolutely enthralling game of football, that one. They meet again in the Nations League semis. They don't usually play each other, but they are playing each other this time around. Who do I back in this one? I'm probably just gonna back Germany in this one. I think Ronaldo will play because Roberto Martinez absolutely loves him. I don't think he should be playing for Germany, but Portugal, I think Gonzalo Ramos should be starting ahead of him. He's a brilliant striker, and we'll see that in the Champions League, hopefully tonight, but you'll obviously be seeing this tomorrow morning, obviously Sunday morning. Germany, I'm going to back them. I'm going to back them to get the job done in this one. I'm going to back them by 2-1 because I think they'll have the home advantage. I think Portugal make a game of it, but not enough to make Germany wonder what they... give Germany any kind of challenge in this one. Back in the Germans to get the job done over Portugal in this one, 2-1. I think home advantage will definitely get them through this one. Still, just under 98% of you aren't subscribed to my channel, so don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe while watching. Into Spain versus France we go. This one's a lot harder to predict. France obviously knocking over Croatia last time out, didn't they? 2-0 loss in the first leg, but they hit back 2-0 in the second leg and got over the line in that one. A 3-3 draw against the Netherlands. In that one, and there was 2-2 before that, and both sides beating their opponents on penalty. So could we see the same fate again in this one? It's taking place in Stuttgart in Germany. It's on Amazon Prime, so we'll be able to watch this one Thursday the 5th of June. One on Thursday, one the Germany-Portugal game will be on the Wednesday. Head-to-heads, these two last met at the Euros, of course, which resolved in a 2-1 win for Spain and a brilliant goal from Lamine Yamal. And all goals were scored in the first 25 minutes in that one. And Spain obviously went on to win those European Championships. They did play last time in the playoffs, and France obviously got the job done there with Kylian Mbappe getting the winning goal, as well as Karim Benzema scoring in that one. So yeah, I'm going to back France again to win this. I'm going to back France to win. I think they'll want the revenge, and they'll get the revenge. I'm going to back France for a 2-1 away win, even though it's not away. They are away in the tie, of course. So yeah, backing the French to get the job done. I just think Didier Deschamps is kind of a bit of a pre-season competition, this one, for both sides. So yeah, back in France to get the job done. I don't think Spain are going to take this as lightly as they will want to. Well, they'll take this light. They might even play like Williams and Yamal. They might play backup side. So yeah, back in France to get the job done, as they might take it more seriously than Spain, I think, personally. So yeah, back in France for a nice 2-1 away win, or neutral venue kind of thing, to beat Spain by 2-1 here. Thank you very much for watching my Nations League semi-final predictions. We will be back for the final and the bronze medal matches, of course. We've also got League One early predictions probably coming out this week. I'm not sure. I'm debating whether to do League Two. Probably won't end up doing that. And we will be doing Club World Cup predictions via the FIFA website and doing all that jazz and get ready for this summer's tournament. We've got LAFC versus America tonight, so you'll know the result of that by the time this uploads. So yeah, I'll speak to you on the next one, and it'll probably be Club World Cup predictions. So yeah, speak to you on the next one.